Tavern Talk is a cozy, relaxing visual novel with a magician potion-making elements developed and published by Gentle Throne Entertainment. You take on the role of the innkeeper, whose gender pronouns can be decided, who runs a tavern. As travelers drop by a drink and or pick up a quest, you engage in a friendly talk with them. In regards to the potions, they aren't your usual liquid refreshments. As they're magically infused, they can determine the fate of the travel, and especially if they embark on the quest, whether the quest ends up being successful. Others have noted this, and it would be amiss of me to leave this out, but Tavern Talk is like a coffee talk in a medieval fantasy setting. You serve customers, hand out quests, and perhaps in the process help to save the world from the big, bad villain. However, I'll stop my synopsis here to avoid the usual spoilers and all that. With the gameplay, there are usual choices presented, like in visual novels. They can influence how well you get along with the various travelers who frequent the tavern. You can also assemble quests by listening to the various rumors that the travelers will give you. And once the quests are assembled, you can put them on the quest board. However, the main gameplay is the potion making aspect. You start off with 6 potions to choose from, but you'll get more potions as the story progresses. Potions can enhance certain abilities, such as agility, intelligence, strength. Also, you have access to infusions a little later, which can help boost or weaken these abilities. When it comes to quests, you'll be given 1-2 potion options. Usually, one is the better option that will result in a quest being successful, although either potion will result in a quest successfully completed. Also, there is plenty of Steam achievements, and they count towards the user's global total. However, at the time of the release review, there are no Steam trading cards. Now that I've gone over the story and gameplay, I'll move on to my thoughts. When I first heard about the Tavern Talk coming to Steam, I couldn't help getting excited, as my thoughts immediately led to me both Coffee Talk games, which I enjoyed and I've written reviews for, so do check out on my link to a creation to read those reviews, and perhaps a follow would be wonderful. Thus, when I was offered a review key for this game, I knew I had to play it right away. Without further delay, I'll give my thoughts on the story. I love how this starts off, setting the scene as an innkeeper and her persons in the world of Fizzula. It starts off as a typical day, with the elf Fable entering the tavern and being their usual scared elf. However, it is the innkeeper who gently helps the Fable on their emotional journey. Although you can choose to be mean to the Fable, but I wouldn't recommend it. And it leads to the Fable eventually taking quests. Other travelers enter the tavern, ordering drinks and taking quests. All this leads to the main story, in which major story spoilers here, so I'll put in the spoiler text. Depending on the drink choices made for quests, you can get one of the 4 endings: good, normal, bad, or a hidden one. I like that the story isn't linear in this regard. I enjoyed the story and I really love the cast of the characters. There's such a variety of personalities, and the travelers have their own quirks. I mentioned Fable earlier, and then there's Kyle, the forgetful vampire, as well as Rhea, the blacksmith who wants to beat her ex-husband as an upcoming blacksmith competition. I especially like the relationships that these characters developed, ranging from sweet, everlasting friendships to unexpected romances. Even when it comes to the villain, I found it difficult to hate him, although I certainly wouldn't condone his actions. If I had to choose a couple of my favorite characters, they'd be Melly, the sweet cat detective, and Baya, the swamp monster who just wants to have the close friends. With the gameplay, I found myself having to get used to the potion making mechanic. There's a tutorial that explains how to make the potions. You can use either the mouse or controller to do so. It's basically like following the blueprint to make the potion with the right amount of ingredients. Using confusions can make it easier or more difficult to make potions, but once you get to the hang of the mechanic, it's quite easy to make them. I do wish that there was a quick making potion mechanic once you're able to make all the potions at least once, since it would help to save a bit of time, but this is a minor nitpick. As for the achievements, I was able to obtain all of them, even getting all of the endings. However, there is no overrated retext option